One, two, three. Today's movie review is on the 2019 film Blinded by the Light. Now, I wasn't going to do this as my first review. I was planning on doing it a little bit later, but I did get a strike of inspiration, and I figure why not? Let's do it. And something inside me just said, to go for it. And that inspiration, I was looking on social media, and everybody was posting their Spotify music rap summary things where it shows you what artists you listen to the most, what songs, albums, etc. And so I decided to check mine, and I have Apple because I can't quit Apple. I checked my Apple Replay, and it was full of Bruce Springsteen and old Cuban music and some other stuff, but mainly Bruce Springsteen. And it was because of this film I started listening to Bruce Springsteen so much, because I used to consider him like more of a greatest hits artist, where you just need to buy his greatest hits album or listen to it and you kind of get the idea, and his individual albums are kind of just the big radio hit encased in a bunch of poopy songs. With that, I was like, I should do a review on Blinded by the Light, which inspired me to listen to Bruce. So that's why I'm dressed so weird. I don't normally dress like this, but yeah, let's dive in and see what Bruce and Blinded by the Light's all about. Blinded by the Light is about Javed, a Pakistani teenager living in 1980s England, and he's got a lot on his plate. His family is struggling financially, there's political unrest in the UK, he's got racist guys in his neighborhood bullying him, he has a love for writing that he can't fully express, he's got girl problems, and cultural pressures coming from his family, but especially his father. But one day, a friend at school introduces him to Bruce Springsteen, and it changes his life forever. Now, this movie is based on a true story and directed by Gurinder Chadha, who is best known for her film Bend It Like Beckham. So you get a pretty good idea of kind of where this movie's going and what to expect. Now for the good parts of the movie. First, I like the acting. The two standouts are Vivek Kalra, who played Javed. He was very good, really charming. He had all the emotional beats really well. I really enjoyed his performance. He did fantastic. But who I enjoyed just slightly more was Javed's father, Malik, played by Kulvinder Gier. He was really funny, really emotional, and just stole every scene he was in. I really enjoyed his performance. My favorite part of the film, and why I connect with this film so much, is because it reminds me of me when I was a teenager. Javed's love for Bruce Springsteen is just like the love I had for Bob Dylan. And my favorite parts of the film are when he keeps badgering people about, oh, you don't know who Bruce Springsteen is? Oh, you haven't heard this song? Or shut up, Bruce Springsteen's cool. And I had that same reaction with Bob Dylan, because people still give me a lot of crap for liking Bob Dylan. And Bob Dylan is a way harder sell than Bruce Springsteen. I mean, people can dig this.
We walk in the sun until it shines like us. Baby, we were born to run.
But a lot of people cannot dig this. He's so awesome. I love Bob Dylan. Anyways, now for the bad stuff. One of the movie's biggest problems is the runtime. It lasts an hour and 58 minutes, which is 30 minutes too long, if that. I mean, this film could be an hour and 20 and be really effective in its storytelling, but they just had way too many montages, way too many useless characters and things, and it just dragged on. And when you watch it, literally at an hour 30, I looked and I was like, oh, is this going to end soon? And apparently it didn't. And yeah, that last 20 minutes, you're just hanging on there until it ends. But the part of the movie that really offended me, and the worst part of the movie, is the way they portrayed a certain song. Now, there's a song by Bruce Springsteen called "The River." This is one of the greatest songs ever written. So emotional, so real, so raw, but they perform it and show it in this nonchalant, dumb way. Here, just take a listen. Look at this.
We go down to the river, yeah? And into the river we dive. Whoa, down to the river we ride.
Now, The River is a song that, when I first heard it, brought me to tears, and even today, if I'm in the right mood, can still bring me to tears. It's a beautiful, sacred song, and the way they did it there just bugged me to no end. I mean, it's just like if Mystery Science Theater 3000 did one of their movies on Schindler's List. It's that level of offense. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but it still made me really, really mad. At the end of the day, Blinded by the Light, I give it a C+. It's a good time, it's a solid film, however, I don't see myself wanting to watch it ever again, let alone own it. As far as a parental guide, it's very mild. There are some adult themes here and there, and some depictions of racism, even those are fairly mild. But this is a wonderful introduction into the world of Bruce Springsteen, whose songs are sonnets to the common man and symphonies to the average Joe, and they rock my world. Please give Bruce Springsteen a listen, and you won't regret it, I guarantee you. But that is the end of my movie review, and I know this film looks like it was edited by an orangutan, and I guarantee you with more time and practice I will get better and these will be more enjoyable. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the promised land.